Students, in previous class, yes, we visited this one, 18th question, second statement, ax square plus abc are complex numbers and a not equal to 0, then alpha plus I beta, beta not equal to 0 is a root of ax plus b plus c equal to 0. If and only if alpha minus I beta is a root of ax plus b plus c equal to 0. Here, he is going to discuss with us that whenever ABC are complex numbers, A, B, C are complex numbers. Complex numbers are different from real numbers. If ABC are real, then if delta less than 0, then roots are imaginary. The two roots are exist as conjugate pairs as alpha plus I beta and alpha minus I beta form. Now, if ABC are complex numbers, let us consider x square plus x plus 1 plus I like this. If f of I is equal to 0, f of I am substituting here minus I square plus I plus 1 plus I. I square plus I plus 1. Substitute here I square becomes minus 1 plus I plus 1 plus I. Here minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled. This is a 2I not equal to 0. And f of minus I you substitute here. It becomes minus I whole square minus 1 minus I plus 1 plus I. It is equal to 0. Minus and plus I will be getting answer. Minus 1 and minus plus 1 will be getting answer. Then what is happening here? I comma minus I, you can understand 0 plus 1 into I comma 0 plus 1 into minus I are not proper roots of this quadratic equation having ABC or complex numbers. Are not proper roots. But whenever ABC are real, no need to write. Simply I want to discuss with the example x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Omega comma omega square are roots. Omega value minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2 and omega square value minus 1 minus I root 3 whole by 2. If ABC are real, it is correct. If ABC are complex, it is not correct. So, statement 2 is false. 18th question, statement 1 is true and statement 2 is false. So, option 3, option C here. Okay, students, let us discuss from 19th question onwards. Statement 1, let AC not equal to BC. Let AC not equal to BC. Let x1, x2 be the roots of some mistake is there. Let us going to discuss about 19th question in model material. Statement 1. If AC not equal to BC, x1 comma x2 are roots of x1 comma x2 are roots of x square plus ax plus bc equal to 0. Next one, x2 comma x3 are roots of x2 comma x2 are roots of x square plus bx plus ca equal to 0. Next, x3 comma x1 are roots of x square plus cx plus ab equal to 0. Let x1, x2 are roots of this one, x2, x3 are roots of this one, then x1, x3 are roots of x square plus cx plus ab. So let is, it is 1, let it is 2 and let it is 3. For 1 comma 2, if you put c square plus ac plus bc, c square plus bc plus bc. C is a common root. For 1 comma 2, c is a common root. So x2 is c here. For 2 and 3, a square plus ab plus ac, a square plus ab. Okay, a is a common root. A is a common root. So x3 is a here. So if x1, x2 for 1 and 3 I am discussing. For 1 comma 3, b square plus ab plus bc, b square plus ab plus bc. B is a common root. B is a common root. So now we can understand x1, C is a common root here. So x2 is equal to B. No, C. And for 2 and 3, so x2 for 1 and 2, common root is C. x2 is equal to C. So for 2 and 3, for 1 and he is discussing with us x1, x2 are root this one, x2, x root this one, x3, x1. So what is x3? x3 is equal to, for 2 and 3, x3 is equal to A. Now x1 is equal to B. Exactly, x1 is equal to B. Okay, it is true. So B is common root of first one and third one. So it is true. Now statement 1 is true. Now let us discuss about statement 2. This is statement 1. Statement 2 is, if AB belongs to R, A comma B. If A comma B belongs to R, that implies the modulus of AB less than root of A square plus B square. If you take any numbers positive, less than chances there. If you take 1 into 1, 1 into 2, 1 square plus 2 square, root 5, 2 less than root 5. Like that you can take negative. Of course, if you take negative, it becomes positive. Better to consider the value here. Put A is equal to 0, comma B is equal to 0. Then A and B becomes, product of AB becomes 0. So 0 less than root 0 is wrong. So 0 less than 0 is false. So it is not right. Because for so many numbers it may correct, but for 0 it has failed. So whenever it is failed, S2 is wrong. So state S2 is false. S1 is true and S2 is false, means here third option. Okay. Now let us discuss about 20th question. First one, if all 4 positive integers. 20th question, statement 1. If all the 4 roots of equation x power 4 plus minus f of x, I am taking 20th question, statement 1, f of x is equal to x power 4 minus 4x plus ax square plus minus bx plus 1 equal to 0. F of x is equal. All the 4 roots are positive, then a is equal to 0. All 4 roots are positive. That implies a is equal to 6, comma b is equal to 4. Now let us discuss about, let x1 comma x2 comma x3 comma x4 are roots. Let the roots are x1, x2, x3. Sum of roots we can take here, x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to, according to theory of equation, which you are going to learn from tomorrow onwards. This is minus b by a concept 4. Next to product of roots concept, x1 into x2 into x3 is equal to last product of roots concept 4, 1. Now x1 plus, now we can take x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 by 4 is equal to 1. And x1 into x2 into x3 into x4 whole power 1 by 4 also equal to 1. You can equate these both. x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 whole by 4 is equal to x1, x2, x3, x4 whole power 1 by 4. So x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 is equal to 4 into 1 power 1 by 4. So 1 whole power 4. So 4 is it? So where it is happen, if x1 is equal to x2 is equal to x3 is equal to x4 is equal to 1, then It is correct. So all roots are equal. That implies polynomial equation and polynomial equation or biquadratic equation. You can write x minus 1 whole power 4. So factors are taken. Factors of x minus 1 whole power 4 is equal to 14641 according to Pascal triangle. So the Pascal triangle is concept like this 1 plus 1 like this, students. This is 1, this is 2, this is 1, this is 1, this is 3, this is 3, this is 1 like this. And like this. Here across 1, 1, 4, 6, 4, 1. This is the rough. Other I said in first year, I think. In first year objective we use this one. So now you can write x power 4. If it is a plus and minus, then the series will be automated. X power 4 minus 4x cube plus 6x square minus 4x plus 1 is equal to 0. Now you can compare this with 1. A is equal, what is A here? Compare coefficient. Therefore, A is equal to 6 and B is equal to 4. That's all. So 1 is true. 1 is true. Now second one, statement: if polynomial equation p of x equal to 0 has 4 positive roots, then polynomial equation p dash x equal to 0 has 3 positive roots. Exactly, students, this is a formula. If a polynomial equation p of x equal to 0 has 4 positive roots or 4 negative roots, in the same concept, the derivative follows the rule. Whenever already we proved in just before class, if a cubic equation derivative becomes second degree equation, then if second degree equation has 2 real roots, then cubic equation has 3 real roots. It is a rule. So S2 is a rule. Simply I am writing S2 is a formula. S2 is a formula that is true, but there is no reason. There is no reason. It is separate. It is separate. So 2 is not correct explanation of 1. 2 is not correct explanation of 1. So here option B. Because the A is assertion is okay, statement 1 is okay, statement 2 is okay, but statement 2 is not at all correct explanation of statement 1. So option B forward. 20th question. Now let us discuss about 21st question. Statement 1. Px square plus qx plus r equal to 0. It is a statement. Is a quadratic equation. PQR belongs to R such that its roots are alpha, beta. Right? Here it is f of x. Roots of f of x is equal to alpha comma beta, and p plus q plus r less than 0. Condition p plus q plus r less than 0, comma p minus q plus r less than 0 and r greater than 0. Then step alpha plus step beta is equal to minus 1. This is all the statement. Step alpha plus step beta equal to minus 1. Step of alpha plus step of beta is equal to minus 1. This is statement 1. Now, solution: given f of right understand r greater than 0. Whenever r greater than 0, you can think f of 0 greater than 0. Substitute here 0 plus 0 plus r becomes 0. That implies f of 0 greater than 0. Keep it aside. Now also you can put here f of 1 less than 0. F of 1 p plus, because p plus q plus r less than 0, you can write directly f of 1 less than 0. Also f of minus 1 you can substitute. F of minus 1 also less than 0. So f of 0 greater than 0 and f of minus 1 less than 0 and f of 1 also less than 0. Let us draw a value. Put here minus 1. Put here it is 0, f of 0 greater than 0, this is 1. F of, okay students, let us discuss here f of minus into f of 1, positive into positive, negative into negative becomes 0. So 1 root lies left of 0 and 1 root lies between right of 0. It is neighborhood concept, left of 0 and right of 0, because f of 0 greater than 0 and f of 1 less than 0. So f of 1 less than 0 is given and f of minus 1 also less than 0. Just we can see the new material, old material. P plus Q plus R less than 0 and P minus Q plus R less than 0, both less than 0 be given. F of 0 greater than, not like this. We can understand using f of minus 1 into f of 0. F of minus 1 into 0, f of this into this. Positive into negative, positive. And f of 0 into f of 1. This is greater than 0 concept. Yes, this is true. This is true. So, using this concept, one root, you can understand. One root lies between minus 1 comma 0. Minus 1 comma 0. Open and other root. One root lies between, according to location of roots concept. Other root lies between 0 comma 1. This is correct concept. That implies f of minus. So you can understand alpha belongs to minus 1 comma 0. Beta belongs to 0 comma 1. Students, minus 1 open, 0 open. You can understand minus 0.9, minus 0.6 like that. The step always minus 1. So it is step of alpha equal to minus 1 here. Step of beta is equal to 0. Now, step alpha plus step beta. Step alpha plus step beta equal to minus 1 plus 0 becomes minus 1. Yes, 1 is true. So, we got statement 1 is true. Now, statement 2. 21st question. Statement 2. Statement 2 given as if polynomial equation p of x equal to 0 has 4 positive roots. 4 positive roots. No, that's 21st question. For any two real numbers a and b function f of x such that f of a and f of b less than 0, f of x at least one real root lying between a and b. Exactly we use this one. S2 is a formula. S2 is true and correct explanation. We used the S2 as S1. S2 is a correct explanation. S2 is a correct explanation of S1. So option A. Option A correct. 21st. Now let us going to discuss about 22nd sum. If roots of the quadratic equation are 2 consecutive to x. If roots of quadratic equation x square f of x, I am writing here x square minus bx plus c is equal to 0. X square minus bx plus c is equal to 0. 2 consecutive, then b square minus 4c equal to 1. Condition I am writing. Already we have done the sum in IPE and level 1 is synapse also. Modulus of alpha minus beta is equal to 1 because roots are consecutive numbers. So the formula using b square root delta by mod a, b square minus 4c by mod a. Directly get 1 by squaring both sides. You can write b square minus 4c is equal to 1. Yes, it is exactly right. True. So statement 1 is true. Statement 2, if A, B, C are odd integers. Statement 2, this is statement 1. Statement 2, A is equal to 1. Simply I am taking the odd values. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 5. Odd integers and roots of QE. The quadratic equation I am writing as 4A B C x square. 4A B C into x square plus b square minus 4ac into x minus b equal to 0 are real and distinct. Let us substitute the value 4 into 1 into 3 into 5. 4 then 12 plus 5 plus 60. 60 x square plus b square minus 4ac. 9 minus 20 becomes minus 11. So minus 11x minus 3 means minus 3 equal to 0. Let us calculate delta. So it is 121 minus of minus plus 4, 60 240, 240, these are 720, is greater than 0. Roots are real and distinct. It is correct, but it is not at all formula first one. So it is separate, it is separate. Statement 1 and 2, statement 2 is true, statement 2 is not at all correct explanation of 1. It is true. Yes, 2 is true, but not a correct explanation. But not a correct explanation. So option B. Now 23rd question. This set of all numbers A such that A square plus 2A, 2A plus 3 and A square plus 3A plus 8 are the sides of triangle 5 comma infinity. Statement 2, in triangle sum of two sides is greater than the other side and also sides are always positive. Exactly right. We should use this formula only. Whether statement 1 is correct, then we can say option A. Put a triangle like this. Put the name ABC here. ABC. First side you write as A square plus 2A. A square plus 2A. Second side 2A plus 3. Third side A square plus 3A plus 8. Sum of two sides is greater than the third side. Sum of two sides is greater than third side. It is rule. Of course, sides are always positive. Now we can use AB plus BC greater than AC. That implies A square plus 2A plus 2A plus 4A plus 3 greater than A square plus 3A plus 8. A square getting cancelled. A taken this side. 4A minus 3 becomes A greater than this is 5. So A greater than 5 you can write A belongs to 5 comma infinity open interval. S1 is true exactly and S2 also true. S1 is true and S2 also true. S2 is correct explanation of S1. So it is option A. S2 is correct explanation of S1. Option A. Now 24th question. Fourth one. Statement 1. 1 lesser than or equal to A lesser than or equal to 2. That implies root of A plus 2 root of A minus 1 plus root of A minus 2 root of A minus 1 is equal to 2. Is equal to 2. Now, given 1 less than or equal to A less than or equal to 2. That implies 1 minus A less than or equal to 0 and you can write A minus 2 less than or equal to 0. So A minus 1 greater than or equal to 0. So A minus 1 take as positive. Now that implies now you can write root of this one. You can understand a minus 1, put a root like this, a minus 1 plus 1 plus 2 into root of a minus 1. Students, a minus 1 greater than 0. So a minus 1, instead of a minus 1 square root, we should convert the total square root in the terms of a minus 1 plus 1 here, minus 2 into root of a minus 1. Of course, into 1 you can write. That is equal to, now you can write this one as root of a minus 1 whole square. Root of a minus 1 whole square plus 1 whole square plus 2 into root of a minus 1 into 1. In middle plus, put like this, root of a minus 1 whole square plus 1 whole square minus 2 root of a minus 1 into 1. You can face such problems in definite integration in 2b. Modulus concept also most important there. It is the modulus concept, root of. Whenever a minus 1 greater than 0, you can take it is positive. So you can understand now this one as root of a minus 1 plus 1 whole square. Here it is okay. If it is a minus 1 greater, not greater than 0, 1 minus of 1 minus a you should write it. If it is negative, of course it is no problem. Root of a minus 1 minus 1 whole square. So square and root will be getting cancelled. You can understand here plus it is minus. So a minus 1 greater than 0, 1 minus of, so 1 minus a less than 0. It's okay, 1 minus a less than 0. So it is 1 plus root of a minus 1 greater than 0. So what about a minus 1, 1, 0 minus 1 becomes minus, negative root is not there. So you should write like this, 1 minus of root of a minus 1. It is okay. Okay, 1 plus root of a minus 1 we can take. 1 plus root of a minus 1 whole square. Now write like this, 1 plus root of a minus 1 plus 1 minus root of a minus 1. If you write a minus 1, it is wrong. It is now this and this will be getting cancelled. True. It is true. 24th question. Statement 1 is, let us see, maybe I did wrong. 24th question. Statement 1 is true. 24C given. Yeah, that means statement 1 is true. Let us discuss about statement. S1 is true. S1 is true. Now, statement 2. Statement 2 he given as 1 less than or equal to a less than or equal to 2. That implies a minus 1 greater than 1. We got a minus 1 greater than 0. We got since and ready. Since a minus 1 greater than 0, a minus 1 greater than 1 is false. So option C, that is statement 1 is true and statement 1 is false. Yes. 24th question, option C. Now 25th question. Statement 1, if a not equal to 0, if a not equal to 0 and the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 has roots, the equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 has roots. Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 has roots alpha beta such that alpha less than minus 2 comma beta greater than 2, then a plus mod b plus c have opposite side. A plus mod B plus C have opposite side. Let us take here given condition alpha less than minus 2 and beta greater than 2. A plus mod B plus C. Which one? A plus and A now. A plus mod B plus C, comma A have opposite side. Let us draw a graph like this. Here alpha less than minus 2. So alpha, put here alpha. Alpha less than minus 2 and beta greater than 2. So in between here put minus 2 comma 2. Beta greater than, it's okay. Now we can understand K1, K2 concept. K1, K2 concept. Alpha less than, let us write here. Alpha less than K1 less than K2 less than beta concept. So we can write here alpha minus K1 less than 0 and alpha minus K2 less than 0. You can write K1 minus alpha greater than 0 and K2 minus alpha. First of all, you should consider about only K1 or beta also. K1 less than beta. K1 less than beta. So K1 minus alpha greater than 0 and K1 minus beta less than 0. So K1 minus alpha into K2 minus beta less than 0, keep it side. And the same concept you can write K2 alpha less than K2 comma K2 less than beta. Alpha less than K2 comma K2 less than beta. So alpha minus K2 less than 0 and K2 minus beta less than 0. You can understand it is as K2 minus alpha greater than 0 and K2 minus beta less than 0. So K2 minus alpha into K2 minus beta less than 0. So here I am going to discuss with you that f of K1 less than 0. Here also f of K2 less than 0. F of K2 less than 0. So what is K1 and what is K2? Let us consider alpha less than minus 2 and alpha less than minus 2 and beta greater than 2. If we take alpha and beta as greater than 2, if it is 1 and minus 1. So alpha less than minus 2. In between minus 2 and alpha 2, if we take a root as minus 1. Now f of minus 1 I am taking. Substitute here. It should be less than 0. The value in between whatever the value is there. Now f of minus 1 I am substituting. Here K1, K2 concept means minus 2. Of course minus 2 the A plus mod B will not come. So better to take f of minus 1, then it becomes A minus B plus C less than 0. Sure. The concept according to minus 1 concept. Also you take f of 1. F of 1 becomes A plus B plus C also less than 0. That is, you can understand here f of, understand, A plus mod B plus C less than 0. Whenever A and A plus B plus C less than 0, then only A plus B plus C and A have opposite sign. Therefore, A comma A plus B plus C. Roots of A not equal to 0 he given. So alpha less than minus 2 and beta greater than 2 he given. So Ax plus Bx plus C is equal to 0 for quantity expression f of minus 1 and f of 1 whenever it is less than 0. If it is plus into minus it becomes positive. Then you can understand A comma A plus mod B plus C have opposites. A comma modulus of A plus B plus C have opposite sign. because the roots should lie between alpha less than x less than beta. Roots, if we take minus 1 and 1, given as 1 by a into a plus mod a plus c. So he is discussing in another model, or I am writing. He is discussing as y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. According to our hint, given as x, if it touches the graph, the coefficient of it is a parabola, if it is just wait. 25th question. Equation has two roots. Whenever it has two roots, graph is parabola. Touches x-axis in two distinct points. Then only it has two roots. Touches x-axis in two distinct points. So ax square plus bx plus c by a, if you take alpha less than x less than beta, if the alpha less than x less than beta, like this, any number lie between the alpha and beta, then you can substitute here a into, if you take common, a into x square plus b by ax plus c by a. It is now if x belongs to minus 1 comma 1 depends upon this less than minus 2 and greater than minus 1. Greater than 2. Alpha less than minus 2 means you take minus 1 and beta greater than 2. Between minus 2 and minus 2, we take minus 1 comma 1. Substitute here a. Now you can understand here ax square plus bx plus c by a is equal to this one x minus alpha into x minus beta concept. Then this is less than 0. Ax square plus bx plus c by a is equal to, if you substitute here 1 minus 1 comma 1, f of minus 1 comma f of 1 is substitute, you got 1 plus mod b plus c. It is 1 plus mod b plus c less than 0 in the same concept. If you understand, simply leave it. That implies ax square plus bx plus c by a having less than 0. This is less than 0. That implies ax square plus bx plus c comma a have opposite sign. Opposite sign. Now option, let us discuss about the reason. Statement to a greater than 0. Okay. Whenever a greater than 0, no need to discuss about all the things. Just wait. I'll explain, students. I want to discuss with you gamma delta, gamma less than delta of the roots of a plus b plus c equal to 0. Graph of the parabola y equal to x plus b plus c for gamma less than x delta lie below the x-axis. So we should use this one. Below the x-axis only. If you can understand here, simply you write here, it is enough. Parabola, graph parabola touches x-axis in two distinct points. Okay, intersect is called as not touches. Intersect you should write. Then it is correct. Otherwise, you can leave from here only. Now, 26th question. Student, statement 2 is correct. Statement 2 is correct explanation of statement 1. We have used that theorem only. Now, last question, 26th question. If a and b are integers, and roots of x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 are rational, A comma B are integers. A comma B are integers. QE you can write x square plus ax plus b. X square plus ax plus b equal to 0. Then roots are rational, then these roots must be integers. If a and b are integers and the roots of x square plus b, ax plus b equal to 0 are rational, then these roots must be integers. Whether it is rule or not there, let us discuss. Let QE I am taking x square plus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. Students, a is equal to 1 I have taken here. Oh, a, b are, so a is equal to 5 I have taken, b is equal to 6 I have taken. So this is plus 6. So roots of this equation, roots is equal to minus 2 comma minus 3. Roots is equal to minus 2 comma minus 3. So no need to put rational. A, B are integers. A and B are integers and the roots of x square plus base are rational. Then the roots are must be integers. I have taken integers. A, B are integers. I got roots are integers. But A and B are x square plus A and B are integers. Roots we did not get as rational. So it is wrong. Statement 1 is false. Statement 1 is 26th question. See given. So statement 1 is true and statement 2 false is given. Let us discuss. If A, B are integers, QE is equal to x square plus x plus 4. Let us see the whole material. X minus. If A, B are integers and roots of x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 are rational, then these roots must be integers. A and B are integers and the roots of x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 are rational. Roots of x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 are rational. Just let us see another example. QE let us write x minus 1 by 2 into x minus 1 by 3 equal to x minus 1 by 2 into x minus 1 by 3 equal to 0. That means roots are rational. So x square minus x into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 equal to 0. This can be written as 6x square minus 5x plus 1 equal to 0. So you can understand x square minus 5 by 6x plus 1 by 6 equal to 0. If now A comma B are rational, A comma B are rational, that implies roots are rational. Okay. A comma B are rational, that implies roots are rational. Next, if A comma B are non-rational, that is integers. Here integers. I am going to discuss with you x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0. So A is equal to minus 5, B is equal to 6. Integers. Integers. Roots are, for this equation, roots are 2 comma 3. These also integers. So here we are going to discuss that if roots are rational, coef of A and B are rational. If roots are integers, coef of A and B are integers. The statement let us see. If A and B are integers and the roots of x square plus ax b equal to 0 are rational, then these roots must be integers. Correct. Whenever they are rational, whenever, if of course it is rational, 2 by 1 and 3 by 1 you can write. The rational number is formula p by q where q is not equal to 0. That is why if it is becoming rational, it should be integer. It is correct answer. Yes. So S1 is true. Next statement 2. S2. Statement 2. If A and B are integers, then the roots of x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 are necessarily integers. Let A equal to 1, b equal to 1. You write here x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. A and B are integers. I have taken simply 1 and 1. We did not discuss about this. We should not consider as equal. A and B are integers. Then the roots of x square plus ax plus b equal to 0 are necessarily integers. Roots. What are the roots? X is equal to omega comma omega square. Omega comma omega square are roots. Omega means the value minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2 comma omega square means the value minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2. They are not integers. The value omega comma omega square are conjugate complex numbers. So no need to satisfy the integers. So S2 is false. S2 is false. So option S1 is true and S2 is false. Option C, that is S1 is true and S2 is false. Okay students, we have successfully completed the quadratic equations and quadratic equations chapter until level 4. So let us going to discuss the next chapter, mathematics 2A only, theory of equations in next class.